Hey guys, it's me Alex, and today I'll be doing kind of a different video for today. Normally I do 3D printing content and Bakugan related stuff, but this is something I have an interest in and kind of wanted to do. So recently Nintendo gave us a sneak peek at the newest main series games that will be released this year. The question I want to ask is, where does this game take place? Or, more exactly, what countries do Pokemon Sword and Shield draw their influences from? Now let's start off where I thought of first when I saw the trailer. Based on the geography of the land, it has to take place in some European country. Now keep in mind, there's a lot of European countries, about 50 to be exact. Now this is from an article about the upcoming games. Galar is an expansive region with diverse environments, an idyllic countryside, contemporary cities, thick forests, and a craggy, snow-covered mountains. The people and Pokemon who live here work together closely to develop industries in the region. Not a lot of European countries are known for their mountains. Sure, there are mountains pretty much all over Europe, but the most notable countries are Romania, Italy, Austria, Iceland, Czech Republic, and Sweden. However, I can also include the UK and Scotland for reasons I'll explain later. Now, based on a blurb from before, the country probably doesn't have a solid industrial ecosystem. It's probably not as modern as the other regions like Unova and Kalos. But that still fits in line with the Euro country theory. Let's take a look at the buildings. I'm including the UK in my guesses because of the Big Ben looking building in this shot. However, the other evidences point away from the idea of it being based off the UK. There could be some influence from England's culture, but my evidence points elsewhere. Scotland also has a bit more of a rural area, but I'm going to explain later on why I don't feel like it fits in. Austria, however, has huge mountains, plains, and old-fashioned cities that are seen throughout the trailer. However, the buildings also draw some elements from English culture. So at the moment, our main three countries are Scotland, Austria, and the UK. As mentioned earlier, the Galar region isn't booming with industry, which is why we can not focus too much on the UK, but we still have to keep it in mind for a few points that will be brought up later on. Scotland's industry is also not in line with the description we have. Though Scotland's agriculture industry fits in with the description, its others don't. Scotland is known to have a banking and oil industries. Now it's time to look back at Austria. Austria's industries are machinery, metallurgy, and textiles. The only modern industry Austria has is machinery, and metallurgy is relatively unknown. That there leaves us with the textile industry. If you take a look at traditional textile buildings, they perfectly match up with the cities of the Galar region. The only issue is that the trailer shows gym buildings that are based off of soccer stadiums. And when you first think of soccer, you usually think of England. However, Austria's natural sports are skiing, football, and ice hockey. So far, everything seems to fit in with my theory. Now let's take a look at the wildlife in Austria. The Galar region's three starters are Skrobunny, Sobble, and Groki. Skrobunny is the bunny, as if anyone didn't guess that already. Groki is some kind of monkey, and Sobble's a chameleon. The trailer shows that it can turn invisible, and its feet look like the Lego hands a chameleon has. I thought it was a gecko at first, but all the evidence points at a chameleon. The Austrian wildlife consists of badgers, rabbits, insects, mice, owls, and over 500 species of lizards. That means that the new Pokemon we see in this trailer and some of the returning ones are all pretty much in their natural habitat. It makes sense for them to live in the Galar region. But what about Groki? Sadly, monkeys aren't native to most of Europe. They're usually found in tropical climates, which is far from most of Europe. However, there is a nature park located in St. Andrea, Austria. Monkey Park is a wildlife sanctuary and a tourist attraction that's home to 145 monkeys. That could possibly explain why one of the starters is Groki, or maybe not explain, but it helps him fit in with the other two, who are based on native species to Austria. Now, even though there might be some other aspects from European culture, such as the names and logos being a sword and a shield, being drawn from the European Middle Ages, all of the evidence points to it being heavily influenced or possibly taking place in a region that's very close to Austria. So what do you guys think of my theory? Please comment down below what ideas you have, and maybe I can update it with the best sounding comments to make more sense. Also, keep in mind, this is not the usual video I do. Normally, I do Bakugan and 3D printing content, so please go check that out. Also, be sure to like the video, share the video with all other people who might be interested, and sub to my channel if you want me to do more content like this, or like my other content. I recently, a few months ago, finished the 3D printed Bakugan project, so if you want to see that and the rest of my 3D printing stuff, the playlist will be at the end of this video. Anyway guys, unless there's more information on this, I should be going back to my usual Maker and Bakugan content. Be sure to follow me on my social medias down below. I'm very active on the Bakugan Amino. And I hopefully, again, you all enjoy the video. Comment down below any other ideas you have. I'll see you guys next time.